of 8 and 5 of 7, so no pan-off. Tarpshack don't want no pan-off. This makes me sad. JY kills Gallery. Both of them. So we're not doing either of those. They know, these people know what they want and will not be denied. Tarpshack picks High Rise, Soft Tail variant, 3 of 5. JY takes Hardtail Pub, which is slightly disappointing. 16 guests. Tarpshack, good old Courtyard 2, 4 of 7, and JY picks up Veranda, 5 of 8.
Yep, I actually really enjoy this draft. I mean, I love High Rise 3-5. Pub is the best map in the game, and then you have, you know, Courtyard 2, absolute classic. So I'm all for it.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's get things started with no further delay. Starting things off with Tarpshack on the sniper side. JY on the spy in High Rise, 3 of 5. Available missions are bug the ambassador, contact the double agent, inspect statues, seduce the target, and purloin the guest list.
All right, we're starting this in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So I always go back and forth on whether to cut transfer microfilm. Like, I love that it keeps your sniper honest, that they have to look for it. But man, like, who does microfilm? Really interesting path there, though.
Yeah, that was cool, and especially on 3-5, it's very easy to leave it on like a 4-7 or something like that. But on 3-5, It's hard to justify sometimes. It does pick up the green close flirt as well for 51%. A solid start from JY.
Yeah, solid start. I mean, especially because the time doesn't change, and you only have to do 3 missions, so you can even pace yourself pretty well with the flirts. But yeah, starting off with a 51%, absolutely nothing wrong with that. It kind of opens the game up, gives you a lot of freedom to potentially set up a frame for someone who's been looking at statues quite a bit. It lets you not have to worry as much about completing, so that's really nice.
One thing of note, just looking at the start of this replay, oh my god, the bug!
Oh!
Hand was directly inside the ammo that entire time. The path was all you could have seen.
Yeah, like, it was admittedly a little weird path. Green BB, we're not even highlit for any of this. Really, all we have to do is 2 flirts and 2 minutes to do it in. Like, this is some good stuff.
This is a beautiful game from JY.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what I was saying before that bug was so nice.
So one thing I will say about this, so we actually got the highlight for going right back to where we were in the original circle. I almost like, knowing if you had a lot of time to, get a few less, I guess progressive is the word, less powerful flirts, just so, you can kind of shed suspicion off against people that do, in fact, try and pair people up. But that being said,
a shot comes off.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Although, if conversation positioning is the one thing JY did wrong that game, I think he's earned the win.
Oh, yeah, no, that was definitely an earned win. Like, I mean, I want to go back and take a look at that bug, because that was
so pretty.
That was some sick, like, and I love it, too. Like, right splitting the difference between Toby, like, chef kissy fingers. It was beautiful.
Thing of beauty. Let's see if Tarpshack can answer back.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
This time we have bug the ambassador, contact double agent, transfer the microfilm is on, inspect statues, and fingerprint.
Interesting to cut seduce. I don't know if Tarpshack is not a fan of seduce or what, but I feel like it's almost a free mission just because of, so much time and so much little else to do. But that is fine. We'll see what Tarpshack can do with this.
The problem with cutting seduce is it means you're giving the sniper a free pass to really burn the fingerprint.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And we actually had a decent opportunity to banana bread back then. Like, It wasn't great, but you're not going to get too many better ones.
Tarpshack running the briefcase for his first one. No highlight as of yet because the mission can't be completed yet, I suppose.
Ooh.
Almost gets the double reverse drive-by bug off. They were both moving in opposite directions. The Pearls is the only one who can possibly pull that off due to her slow walk speed. It didn't quite happen, but it was a near thing, let me tell you. Picks up 2 in specs while she's over here as well.
Ooh, but we didn't pick up the fingerprint. I believe that statue was fingerprintable.
Was it?
I believe so. We'll have to check after this, but I'm fairly sure that was a fingerprintable statue.
It was! Oh my goodness, it was!
So slight little misplay there. I mean, the bug not so much, but yeah, not taking the fingerprint statue is
not
pretty,
taking that fingerprint. That
a
could
little
be
harsh.
a huge blunder, actually.
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't matter too much. We did pick up the highlight. I'm gonna guess that's for just being 2/3 done with in specs.
Yeah, I think it was a delayed statue highlight. I think that's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll never know.
We'll never know, and we're actually... Oh, no! Oh, no, we tried the hard fingerprint off the drink, but unfortunately we smudged it trying to pick it up.
Didn't quite manage to hit it. Now there's 1 minute and 10 left to play, and not a single completion.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So at this point, as a spy, you need to start thinking of, like, what are my outs? Like, what can I complete? Okay, fine. Inspect. No problem.
There has to be a bug. There has to be a bug.
There has to be. That would have been a decent opportunity there, but unfortunately the drink was in the wrong hand for us to start the animation. So maybe, are we going to attempt a microfilm?
I don't know. Pearls move slow enough that you probably could have started the movement and then started the the bug, and still gotten it off, but it didn't wind up happening. 30 seconds left to play. This is not a situation you want to be playing as Pearls in. Banana bread comes off, but it might be too little too late.
God, we knock out 1 highlight, so now we're just one of 2 highlights. So I think at this point you just have to commit to running out the clock and hope for a wrong shot.
I think so. Tarpshack's situation goes from bad to worse, and he is out of time. 3 seconds left to play. Nothing on the docket for Tarpshack.
Ooh,
doesn't even get the time off before time runs
off.
out on him.
So
JY picking up 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about like how the game would have played out a little differently if we did pick up that final fingerprint. So we would have picked up the fingerprint. We could have gotten the double agent would have been completed. I guess the question is, would we have been shot for going to statues again? I don't know.
Yeah, I think at that point, like, there was so little time, and playing as Pearls, you move so slowly anyways. I don't even think we could have gotten the missions done if we did get back to statues, unless there was a fingerprint available on one.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm saying if we did pick that fingerprint off the statue in the back. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Off to pub.
Off to pub.
And we're going to be starting this in 3, 2, 1, go.
And remember, Purloin is a very different beast on this map.
All right, early bug attempt.
Comes off clean. It was on camera, suspicious of it, but not certain. And at times like this, you never know just how suspicious that is. So usually that comes at a little bit of a loss for the spy, but you never know.
I mean, if the spy is, kind of paying attention, you can kind of infer a few things about the sniper's camera movement. Like the sniper did just take the laser and point it at me for a split second. About the half a second it would take to highlight or low light me. I would assume I probably didn't get low lit, so I would imagine you're playing with a little bit of suspicion. Oh
yeah, JY certainly knows he's highlighted at this point, but he doesn't know how much suspicion there is on him. He doesn't know if that was a little bit of a worrying path, or if it was like, I'm pretty sure I saw the arm go, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, which I think JT, how is he pronouncing it? Is JY?
We call him JY because that's the first 2 letters of his name, and how do you pronounce this? Let's be honest.
All right. Well, JY, I like the decision to go to the bar to hopefully, spread some time between doing a couple things. Like, I think if you'd gone to statues, that would have started setting alarm bells off in Tarpshack's head. But looks like we delegate over to Wheels, aka Victor.
First flirt as well, picks up 49%. Bit of a distance, but still in range for the 2 flirt.
Yep, and we gulped the drink, so clearly Tarpshack is not counting drinks. Oh no! The timer has expired in just a second, so I don't...
Wait, did it?
Sorry, it's about to. I was reading ahead. I'm bad. There
You're
it goes.
not in casting mode.
I know. I forgot to put myself in a casting mode. I just wiped my machine.
Disgusting.
I just reformatted my machine yesterday, so I forgot to click all the buttons.
C, my friend. Press
What?
it.
Oh! Whoa!
Don't feel bad. Checker's keyboard's commands are incomprehensible.
They are.
So good.
Like
A+.
Like they're somehow worse than Emacs.
Well, Emacs you need to be an octopus if you want to use, so they're better than Emacs. Oh, Cameron, you're not a dirty Emacs person, are you?
Well, I tried to learn Lisp once, and so I had to use Emacs for Lisp.
Oh, God. Well, back to the game. So we do... Oh, we abort the we abort the time ad, which actually does result in a beep. But I think that's... Yeah, that's actually a really weird decision. I'm thinking that was maybe just an accidental twitch. That's really hard to say. Either way, we do pick up the 2 flirt. So the question is...
There's only 30 seconds left to play, though. It's going to have to be an inspect swap, I think.
Oh, right. This is 4 of 7.
This is 4.
This is why you pick 3 of 5 kids.
If that purloin had come off, we might have play on this, but now this is the only chance we got, and it's a slim one. Might not even get it off in time to dodge overtime. It doesn't look like we will. Zoomed in on the statue. Inspect has come off, but it is going to be overtime. It sets it down. Sniper's looking right at us. There's no way this ends well. Overtime hits. The bullet comes up. What?
What? Oh, no. The saddest words of all the sad spy party words, like clash and clink.
Sniper shot too late for
The saddest
sync.
are these shot too late for sync. Oh, that is such a painful loss.
So brutal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's, you wait for confirmation, and man, that is brutal. So when did wow.
Took shot at -0.7. Game ends at -1.5. Is when the too late for sync comes off.
Yeah, so I mean that's caused by... Man, that is a brutal loss.
Very, very rarely do you lose a game to latency. This is one of those times, and it hurts.
Yeah, on the contrary, though, JY gets the win just by the skin of their teeth, though, Just by the skin, so...
And that is the most painful 3-0 I think I have ever seen. Tarpshack needs to find a way to bounce back from this, and he needs to start right now. 4-0 is too high a mountain to climb for most. Let's see if Tarpshack is able to get back on the horse on the spy side of any 4 of 7 pub.
Starting this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Any other situation, your patience pays off. Just wanted to confirm. He knew he had time, but his internet wasn't having it.
Man, that is so brutal. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, we're going to start off by kind of cooling our nerves from that sniper round and getting ourselves a damn drink. A well-deserved drink, if I do say so myself. At this point,
Tarpshack, I think, needs it. Gets to delegate while he's there, but let's be honest, that's not why we went to the bar. Picks up his first flirt for 34%. Oh God, I'm totally gonna have to save that clip, aren't I?
Yes, that's you, man. So the question is, who are we gonna delegate this to? Or
whoever's
more
closest.
when, I would say. I don't know how closely JY has been looking at who's been taking drinks, so.
There haven't been many.
Yeah, and there haven't been too many drinks, and I don't really see. And we're actually running. Okay, I was gonna say we're running out of time, but it looks like we just hit off the per line.
No one else is in line at the bar, so this may well come off in time.
Oh no!
Oh, just barely not.
Brutal. So that's a couple mistakes by the skins of. Well, one was not a mistake, but that's a couple misses by the skins of teeth here, because that must have been. I don't know. Half a second, yeah.
Something around half a second.
That's brutal.
Painful.
Banana bread.
BB comes off, but seduction target steps away before we can get the flirt.
Yeah, decent BB. Unfortunately, the other SDA was, but you know, you can't really know that.
Yep. So one completion, that banana bread that just came off, 67% on the flirt, and 1 and 15 minutes left to play. Nothing is going Tarpshack's way tonight.
I just noticed Tarpshack and JY both gulped the drink in basically the same spot in the map.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're a little late to be, like, we can't really start Fingerprint unless we get extremely lucky. I mean, we're going to have to more or less finish Seduce, and maybe we're going to finish with that Swap Inspect. I'm not sure.
And here's the super painful thing. We start moving to follow the ST. ST starts moving at pretty much the exact same time, and they basically switch positions from all the way across the map.
Yeah, that's some brutal stuff. Luckily, we finally get the Seduction, and we nail it, so we... So.
But again, has to be the Inspect swap. Only 30 seconds left to play, and two missions needed. Goes for the bug, right clicks too late. You wouldn't have had to swap if that came off. Again, man. Nothing coming up the way of Tarpshack.
And the most painful part...
it's the exact same situation. The swap comes off, but it is going to be overtime, a much longer one this time. And JY doesn't see it in the wait.
Doesn't even want to risk it.
Bullet in motion, and it is 4-0.
Yeah, so, I mean, missing the bug kind of sucks, but, you know, you would have been shot, I think. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if JY caught the swap or if it was just, you know, too many little things kind of added up to the whole thing. Because the bug would have been 100% free because JY was zoomed in at the bar at the time. So
it was a beautiful attempt at the bug. It's a shame it didn't come off. It could have been what turns the tide and starts him back on the road to victory. But now, at a 4-0 deficit, it's going to be a hard-fought battle moving forward. Let's see what happens if Tarpshack is able to get back on the horse and get himself on the board, or if JY is able to put it away in 5 on Courtyard 2, 4 of 7.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Quick start, no. Wrong arm bug. I think it's shot. No?
I don't know. Oh, and the swap, the aggression from JY, man.
I like it.
He has to get shot here, right?
The only way this gets more aggressive is if he puts down the statue, walks over, grabs the fingerprint, and then picks up the briefcase.
That's all? Well, he's going to briefcase first.
He's going to briefcase.
People get called over for that. I have no idea how JY how has he not been shot yet? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand.
Oh man.
Both the bug and the swap were on camera.
I don't know, maybe, let's see. So, okay, you know bug, that's 1. You know swap, that's 2. Maybe just waiting for that last little bit of confirmation. Like, I could see Tarpshack maybe tilting. Like, I certainly would not blame. Oh, no!
It's difficult. If he does this, I swear to God. It's green!
No way!
Ladies and gentlemen, it happened!
No way!
Oh my God! Well, I mean, you really do feel for Tarpshack in that whole match, but oh my God, way to finish with style, JY.
My God. My God.
Wow.
That was just some all-out aggression.
Just wow. That was
And it worked too. Like that.
Yeah.
Well done.
Frickin' style, my man. Wow.
And yeah, and you know, like even though the score ended up being 5-0, like it was still like SpyParty is so knife edgy, right? Like one little moment can make or break. So it's
and
not
it
like
did multiple times.
Like there were multiple small little moments in there that just kind of things just didn't come up Tarpshack's way. Like I mean, obviously the shot too late to sink, and slight mistiming on the Purloin, like and the bug. So, man, brutal.
Yeah.
But well played.
I feel like Tarpshack played that way better than the final score would suggest.
Yeah, I agree.
It may have been a blowout on paper, but it certainly wasn't in the games.
Yeah. Man, that last Spy game, though, I mean, there's not much to say about that.
Yeah. Either way,